My whole thing is, one thing I hear a lot of the times when it comes to anybody in real estate is, I don't have the money or the credit or the time or the intellectual property. And I said, okay, no problem. I have the money, have the credit, have the relationships. I'll teach you how to locate a good deal, right? Buy below wholesale.
I love that.
And once I teach you that, right, I'll bring me the deal. I help you underwrite the deal, which is fine. I'll even fund the transaction for you as well. So there's no excuses on the table at all. That's why we call that the cash flow club, period. So what happens is people always ask me all the time, Dale, can you train me? Well, I don't have the time to do that. But what if I set up a platform for it to where you get on-demand training? Anytime you want to, because the training you may need may be after you get off work, early in the morning, during the day. You just log into your account and get the same training as if I'm sitting there one-on-one. We're talking about our attorneys, our general contractors, our appraisers, as well as me, talking about how to structure your business, how to put together what they call a power team. A power team is very important. How to put a deal together, right, and buy it at the right price point. How to market. That's one technique that people don't understand. That you can actually get a list of properties that from your city for free.
Whoa. So walk me through that. Like, you can physically get buildings or homes or properties available for free? Yeah,
I'll send you guys the bill in the mail. It's real simple. What you can do is you can actually call down to your city and ask for the violations division. What happens is you say, hey, I want to see what homes in our city actually have violations. What are violations? High grass, no paint, vacant. You have boards on there. Those are actually violations that the city or citation that the city has actually levied against that property. They'll give you that list for free. It may be a little bit of a fee, maybe $100.
Sure.
But it is what it is. Then what you do is you actually can contact those sellers of those properties one-on-one.
Wow, and that's how you make your money. That's one way. That's one way.
If you'd like to learn how successful real estate investors make money when they acquire real estate and not when they sell it, click on the link below, swipe up, DM me the word to real estate to download our free ebook, Distressed Property Investing. The blueprint is in the ebook. Stay blessed. I'll let your partner and download the ebook today.
What's good, baby? It's your boy Dale. I'm back in the saddle again. Our motto is to buy, build. We already bought it already, so we already own it, free and clear. Refinance to long-term debt, cash flow. That is the motto. Cliff, man, is that a pretty strong motto, man? What do you think?
Man, the model is strong. Like, you're getting each piece of the invest, right?
All right, y'all, we are back. I don't know what happened, guys. I just froze all of a sudden. It's all good, baby. They can't hold us down, baby. We still in this piece looking better than everybody on the screen. It's all good. Y'all, let's get back to what we were talking about, man, real fast, man. Back to California. Yeah, I'm on their next today, baby. California. We talking about your house, and we talking about this billionaire tax. I'm gonna start it over from the billionaire tax, guys, because I was beginning to cook a little bit on this billionaire tax. Let's get into it. Let's go back to CNBC real quickly, and let's listen to what's going on with this billionaire tax. Again, guys, what's happening is people are getting hosed right now when it comes to this billionaire tax, guys. Again, billionaire tax, right? You're gonna see the reason why a lot of people are leaving California. You're finna see in a second. Let's dive into it. Let's go. Let's get into it.
Tech industry discovering a potential added penalty in the billionaire tax being floated out in California. Robert Frank looks very distraught. He joins us now with more.
Well,
for you or your friend?
Neither. This has become a big controversy on the internet, and this is all erupted around a provision of that California billionaires tax that some say would penalize founders. So the tax, which could appear on the November ballot, would impose a 5% tax on the total wealth of people worth $1 billion or more. But according to some tech founders and investors, those with super voting shares could actually face a supersized tax. So according to the bill, some say publicly traded shares will be valued at their public price, but non-publicly traded assets could be based on the voting shares, which could be far higher. So
interesting.
Take Larry Page and Sergey Brin. They each own around 3% of the shares of Alphabet, but they hold super voting shares that carry 10 votes each, giving them a combined majority of the voting shares. Those shares are valued altogether in the market at around $120 billion, which implies a tax of $6 billion. But if their super voting shares are considered non-public, since they don't technically trade as super voting shares, they could face, according to some, a tax of $60 billion each. Now, Gary Tan, the Y Combinator CEO, saying...
So stop right there, guys. Let's go back. I want y'all to see the numbers. Again, on this, guys, they're talking about a couple things, right? Bring them a little bit. There we go. They're talking about a couple things here. They're talking about preferred stock and common stock. This is all about unrealized gains. They want to tax 5% of the billionaires' unrealized gains. In other words, there has not been a capital gains event. There's been no liquidation. There's been no sale. They own them, but the valuation of said stock or said properties or assets have went up. Because remember, they're looking at taxing 5% of their entire portfolio. We're talking about homes. We're talking about businesses. We're talking about stocks. We're talking about cars. We're talking about horses. We're talking about pangs. We're talking about dogs. We're talking about all their assets. They're looking at actually trying to tax it. You said that's not accurate. You're finna see in a second. We're gonna look at the damn bill. All right, we're gonna get the language now. Again, so they're talking about preferred stock and common stock. So when they talk about voting stock, right? Voting, the supermajority voting, that's what they call preferred stock, right? The common stock is what your retirement account actually buys. That's what they call common stock. That's post IPO, right? So these supermajorities, voting rights were voted on before it went public, right? So again, differently, you buy common stock, they control preferred stock. Difference there. That's why they have more power and a higher valuation. Very simple. Well, what's happening is California saying is we not only want to tax you on the common stock, we're going to tax you also because some of them do own common stock in other companies that they do. They just said we not only want to tax you 5% on the common stock, but also on your preferred or super voting stock. Again, this is unrealized gains. Unrealized, guys. Let's keep it going. Wait, they ain't done.
$1 billion each. Now, Gary Tan, the Y Combinator CEO, saying on X that this provision really gone viral here. It's proof that, quote, the wealth tax is poorly designed and designed to drive tech innovation out of California. Now, the professors who authored the tax told me, quote, this is false, as shown by a straightforward reading of the provision. Now, taxpayers with publicly traded stocks will be taxed, quote, based on the market value of their holdings. So they're saying, look, this is totally clear. There's no question about this. This is just propaganda on the other side. For more on the California wealth tax and how it could affect those.
So right there, guys, what you kind of see is you see businessmen, right, and theorists called professors, right, have different opinions on said bill. But you know what though? We got somebody that's actually read the bill. Okay, somebody that's read the bill. Let's go ahead, guys, real quickly, and let's go ahead and see what's going on with the bill, y'all. With the bill, okay, let's go to the bill. Let's bring on our partners from Valuetainment real quickly, guys. Let's bring them on real quickly. What I would like to do, guys, with them is I would like to have them actually read the actual bill. Let's look at the bill, right? And the good thing about it is Patrick and David and Tom, they have lived in California before. So they're bringing real world experience. So they no theorists. These are real world guys. All right. Let's tap into it, guys, and see what they say about this said bill. Let's get into it. Here we go. Oh, what's going on? Oh, here we go.
I'm going to come to you first and then Adam to you next. So here's Shaman. We know about the billionaire tax that California is talking about, right? 5%, but it's just the billionaires.
Listen.
Just the billionaires.
Listen.
And then Chamath Palihapitiya posts this tweet that I retweeted. The devil's in the what? You ever hear the line? The devil's in the what? So the billionaire tax is actually on everyone tax. The billionaire tax is a new tax protocol written by 4 professors who don't believe in the American dream. Some of them aren't even American. Go figure this.
Stop right there. Written by 4 theorists called professors. So the bill wasn't written by businessmen or by politicians. It was written by theorists called professors. Okay, here we go.
By its name, it applies to every Californian resident who currently has assets or ever will. The creators named it the billionaire tax, so you would get into a fraud and wouldn't look closely at what it actually does to you. On page 26, it explains how the government can convert to an everyone tax without voter approval. Bingo! Motive.
Here we go. Read it again. On page 26, it explains how the government can convert to an everyone tax without voter approval. Wait a minute. I thought this was a billionaire tax. I thought it was a billionaire tax, y'all. For the top 1%. But there's a clause on page 26 that says the government can convert to an everyone tax, get this, without voter approval. Do you see why you should be getting out of California right about now? Get out. These people are crazy. They are crazy. Crazy town. Let's keep going.
They can also adjust the tax to be a yearly tax, not just a one-time thing. Again, without your what?
Approval.
Here's how the tax would work. As a voter, you're being asked to approve a tax that would require you to, 1, list all your assets and the value of each, then submit them to California Franchise Tax Board. 2, authorize the tax board to appraise your assets and confirm the value of each. 3, pay a penalty of up to 40% of your tax bill if the board determines your reported value was too low in their opinion. 4, allow the tax board to subpoena your financial records from every one of your financial institutions for auditing. This everyone tax runs 34 pages of shifty language describing how the government plans to take your assets. Read the fine print and decide for yourself. If this were truly a billionaire tax, it would be 3 pages.
Now, hold on. Y'all, let's go back real fast. I want y'all to read this. Listen to this mess. It says, number 1, list all your assets and the value of each, then submit them to the California Franchise Tax Board. Show us what you own, right? Number 2, authorize the tax board to appraise your assets and convert the value and confirm the value of each. So you presented with a valuation done by licensed people. They said, bump all that. We'll formulate our own valuation. You said. All right, number 3. Then it says, pay a penalty of up to 40% of your tax bill if the board determines your reported value was too low in their opinion. Wow, this is crazy town. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. Okay. Let me see. Where we at? Number 4. It says allow the tax board to subpoena your financial records for everyone on your financial for every one of your financial institutions for audit. Let me read it again for the folk in the back row. What is going on with my camera, y'all? Man, what's... Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My camera just went off. Y'all, hold on one second. Let me get rid of me real fast. Darren, I don't know what's going on with my camera. My camera is just malfunctioning today, guys. I'm sorry. Forgive me. But let's go back to it, y'all. We having some fun. It says right here, guys. It says, number 4, allow the tax board to subpoena your financial records from every one of your financial institutions for auditing. This is laughable. Crazy town. These people are idiotic. You can't make this up. They're not done, y'all. It gets worse. It gets worse, y'all. It gets worse. Let Let's go.
Below, Rob, if he has the picture on there or not. I thought he did.
California.
I thought he did. So, Tom, before we find the picture, Tom, your thoughts on this? Because the average person's like, we should tax the billionaires more. Where do you stand with this?
It says, if you only vote on headlines, you deserve the fine print. If you read everything through and you're an informed voter, then you should be evangelizing and being an ambassador of truth in your circle around the people you work and you live and you go to church and soccer and everything else with. This reminds me of when Nancy Pelosi was cornered. Vinny, you remember this? Nancy Pelosi gets cornered on, what was the bill? The healthcare bill? Says, well, we'll know what's in it after we pass it. Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course.
She gets cornered. Guess what? This is the same thing. This is not a coincidence. This is the way government works. The way government works is you run headlines to create emotions. This is the Democrat playbook. You run headlines to create emotion. People go, oh my gosh. And they say, good news, we're taxing the rich. Bad news. Now I think you're rich. And that's the way this is working. And Chamath's pointed it out. This is government at its worst. This is the way Pelosi talked about it. Pat, I am unsurprised. I knew it was coming because I said, you just wait. It's going to be the opposite of Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders was, all the millionaires need to go. All the millionaires need to go. Then it's all the billionaires because Sanders became a millionaire. Remember, he shifted all of his rhetoric, and there's all those funny videos how he doesn't say millionaires anymore. He just says billionaires because he joined the club with 3 houses. Well, guess what? It's here. This is exactly what we said was going to happen. Pat, people got to be educated voters. Don't vote on headlines. Find out what it says. We've been taught to pick up juice. I see people picking up juice at Trader Joe's, at the supermarket, and I'll see them look at the back. And I have personally heard people saying, honey, that's not juice. That's 180 calories of sugar. I've seen it. So we're learning to do that. We have to do the same thing with the bills we're voting on. Check the ingredients because it doesn't... Government is just not out to take from impugn one. They're out to impugn and control all of us.
Rob, is that the page of what it says?
I believe so. 25 of 32.
25 of 32. Where's the part that it says at any point? Did you find that part or no? Okay, Adam, I'll come to you. I'll look for this here right now. Adam, go for it.
Yeah, well, we need to stop villainizing rich people because it's the easiest thing to do. Well, the rich people did it. Well, you know, the capitalists, it's their problem. The victim Olympics is a real thing. Let me tell you something. You know, every year I go to the Special Olympics. My friends put it on.
So again, guys, that's Adam talking about some stuff. But guys, these people are crazy. And now watch this, guys. You think that, like, you guys think that this is a one-off? No, sir. Watch this, guys. No problem. Your partner got you, but we got something else real fast. Let's bring on Ro Khanna. Ro Khanna is the congressman that in the House that acts actually for this thing. Here we go, guys. Here is Ro Khanna right here. Let me bring it up. Here we go. Now watch this. Here is Ro Khanna actually talking about this California, this wealth tax. Here he is, guys. California Congressman. Here we go.
Failed social contract when we have 19 billionaires who have 12.5% of the GDP. That is 3 times the wealth concentration of the Gilded Age with Rockefeller, Morgan, Carnegie, and Vanderbilt. And what I've said and what Bernie Sanders has said is that we need a modest wealth tax on these billions of dollars that aren't being taxed because they are just sitting there without ever paying an income tax.
At the state level, do you acknowledge the risk that places can get hollowed out? People can move away, companies can move away, that if you don't safeguard an ecosystem and you make sure people aren't thinking that Texas or Florida are more attractive places with their taxation, that there is something important at stake.
Absolutely, but the idea that the AI revolution is going to happen in Miami or Austin is only a soundbite for people who don't know anything about the AI revolution. I mean, the reason it's in my district and all over Silicon Valley is because we have Stanford and we have Berkeley and we have Google and we have Apple. And even if some of the founders may leave, the employees base is still there, and the San Jose State is there, and the ecosystem is there. So what we need to do, what's actually threatening it, is the cuts to NSF, the cuts to NIH, the cuts to university research, the restrictions on immigration, the blanket tariffs. Those are the things that pose stress.
So again, guys, these guys really believe that your money is their money. We just read, guys, a soliloquy, 4 data points of what's in that damn bill. And they're saying that we know better, we know what's best for you than you know what's best for you with your own money. They're literally saying this. And this is being put into a bill. A bill. And it's actually going to get voted on in California in November. And some folk are going to fall for the okie doke, a headline, and not read the fine print. If that is you, you deserve exactly what's coming your way. Because just like that Bloomberg lady said, she said that, hey, they can move. Yes, sir, they can. They can move themselves, their families, their businesses, which will then move the jobs to more friendlier, right, environments when it comes to regulations and taxes. It's real simple, guys. It's not hard. Get out of California. Get out. Get out, guys. I'm trying to told y'all, man. Now, let's go over to the next topic, guys, man. Just dumb, y'all. But it is what it is. Now, let's go over to NYC, baby. New York City, newsflash, are doing the exact same thing that California is doing. The exact same thing. You don't believe me? Hey, you know what? I thought you would say you didn't believe me. Ain't no thing. Your partner got you. Let's bring on Zohran Mamdani himself. Let him tell you with his own mouth what's going down. All right? Let's tell him what's going on. Here we go. Let's get into it. Here we go. Let's go. What's going on? Hold on. Wait a minute.
Despite Citadel's threats to pull that $6 billion from the city. Watch this.
I want New Yorkers to succeed. I want them to build businesses, to grow our economy, and to create good-paying jobs. And Ken Griffin has been a part of that. He's an important employer and business leader in our city. I am intent, however, on balancing this budget in a manner that asks the wealthiest and the most profitable corporations to pay that little bit more so that everyone can afford to live in the city. And that means Ken Griffin, and that means so many others across the city.
I need someone articulate to go up against this. And here we...
So hold on. Before we bring in our partner, Kevin O'Leary, real quickly, guys. Here we go. Let's bring in PBD real fast, guys, on this one. And then we'll come back to them because you heard a name called Ken Griffin. Ken Griffin, I believe, the CEO and founder of Citadel. Citadel, they're huge. They are huge, guys. So we're going to bring PBD in real fast, guys, real quickly. And then we're going to go back to Kevin O'Leary, and he's going to talk about this as well. And we're going to give some awards out too here in a second, some awards. So let's just get it in. Here is PBD talking about this here. Here we go. Come on.
How bad policies pushes good people away from your city. Rob, you have the clip of Mamdani saying what he's going to be doing to Ken Griffin's house. And then Ken Griffin responds back. Now he responds back at Mamdani. If the audience, if you haven't seen this clip is, this guy says, we are no longer going to let billionaires having penthouses here that they no longer live in. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to tax the rich on second properties that they have. And then Ken Griffin responds back in a very simple way. Hey, no problem. You think that's a lot of money for me? Watch what I'm pulling away from New York. But first, watch the socialist, communist, Islamist Mamdani, mayor of New York City, giving his pitch on taxing the rich. Go ahead, Rob.
When I ran for mayor, I said I was going to tax the rich. Well, today, we're taxing the rich. I'm thrilled to announce we've secured a pied-à-terre tax, the first in New York's history. This is an annual fee on luxury properties worth more than $5 million, whose owners do not live full-time in the city. Like for this penthouse. which hedge fund CEO Ken Griffin bought for $238 million. This peer-to-tear tax is specifically designed for the richest of the rich, those who store their wealth in New York City real estate but who don't actually live there. But even so, they're able to reap the huge financial rewards of owning property in, dare I say, the greatest city in the world. And most of the time, these units are sitting empty, since again, they don't actually live here. This is a fundamentally unfair system that hurts working New Yorkers. Now, it's coming to an end. This tax will raise at least $500 million directly for the city. It'll help fund things like free childcare, cleaner streets, safer neighborhoods. As mayor, I believe everyone has a role to play in contributing to our city. And some, a little bit more than others.
Okay.
Happy tax
so
day,
you can pause that right there. Okay, so that is Mr. Tax Guy who wants to come and tax you. Ken Griffin, who left Chicago. I believe he left Illinois, if I'm not mistaken.
Chicago,
very wealthy guy. You know,
moved to Florida.
Moved to Florida. Is building
Miami.
a big place, big property, Miami. Yes, and I think he's
Big
even got
office
something
building.
in Palm Beach. Yes. He turns around and says, "Oh, okay. So this is what you want to do." He is appalled after Mayor Mamdani spotlighted his Manhattan house in a viral video announcing a new tier tax, and the hedge fund titan signaled he might even yank a $6 billion development project that he's a part of in a video last week. I think you may have that video, Rob.
I think the saying is F-O. I was F-A-F-O? Huh? F-A-F-O. So because of this stupid move by Zohran Mamdani, the mayor of New York City, $6 billion is leaving New York City. Congratulations, y'all. Hey, heck clap of praise, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Hallelujah. Yes, sir. I mean, we got an award show coming up in a second, y'all. But here we go, y'all. So $6 billion is gone. We ain't done, y'all. Let's keep it going. We ain't done. Let's get it.
When Mamdani was talking about this, it was a 24,000 square foot property that he owned on, the address is public, $238 million that he bought in 2019, the most expensive home in the country we've secured. He's explaining the tax. Rob, do you have a clip on Griffin?
I do not.
You put yellow here. So is that Mamdani's video?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was Mamdani's video.
Oh, okay. Got it. So, by the way, when he's talking about something like this, Griffin, whose net worth is estimated to be $50 billion, wasn't amused. A top executive at his hedge fund sent a company-wide email Thursday afternoon blasting the mayor's comments and hinting at a potential reversal on a massive Midtown project. Ready for this? We're about to commence the redevelopment of 350 Park Avenue, creating 6,000 highly paid construction jobs and supporting the creation of more than 15,000 permanent jobs in Midtown New York, wrote Chief Operating Officer Gerald Beeson in an email obtained by the Post. The project, if we move forward, will entail more than $6 billion of spending. So a dumb policy that he comes up with could end up costing 15,000 New Yorkers.
Yes, sir.
A job, permanent job, and
Hallelujah.
6,000 construction workers in New York. Double down. Tom, your thoughts on the story?
Well, guess what? Do you remember when Bloomberg went out and said, we're going to make flipping burgers not there's this quote he had, and I'm going to butcher it here. We're going to make flipping burgers not dishonorable. We're going to make it a living wage. And he said, this is what we're doing to the minimum wage at fast food. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And so do you also remember how quickly McDonald's put in ordering kiosks that eliminated jobs?
Yep.
At those McDonald's? You still had people making food and everything in the back, but it eliminated, my understanding, was about 7 counter workers per McDonald's because they don't all work at once. It was like 3 at a time work, and they're all on shifts. Congratulations. Capitalism always wins. Money finds, as they say, water finds its own level. Whenever there's a leak in the house, they say water will find the level point. Guess what? Capitalism always finds its own level. And if you want to sit there and you want to make socialist policies, unless you're going to be so dictatorial, the unintended consequences are going to come back on you, and they're not going to be good. And so you think everybody's going to stay put under this kind of leadership? You think they're going to stay put under this tax? Ask Bloomberg what happened. He always denied it. Always denied it.
Sure did.
But he caused kiosk acceleration to come to New York City, and this is going to cause people leaving to also accelerate.
Yeah.
So again, guys, hey, the term is FAFO. I don't know what to tell you. Again, hand clap of praise, y'all. It's just yeah. Hallelujah. Yes, sir, man. Hey guys, come to me real fast, y'all. We done, y'all. I just gotta say real quickly here, guys. Real quickly here. New York City. All right. And I'm gonna pick and also California. I gotta say, y'all, man, hand clap of praise, man. It's just you guys have just been doing an excellent job, man, at being business development guys. It's just been wonderful what y'all been doing. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, just hey, don't cut it out. Keep it going. You have been. We give you here at the Investors Edge. We give you the award, guys, of this year. Very simple. Is you are the leading exceptional business development managers for 3 states: Texas, Tennessee, and Florida. Again, hand clap of praise, y'all. Yeah, you guys as mayors and governors, Secretary of States. But you guys have been the single best recruiters for 3 states. We appreciate your contribution to the economies of Texas, Tennessee, and Florida. We would not be the top 3 if it wasn't for you guys. So again, hey man, yeah, love y'all. We love y'all to death. Hey, Gavin Newsom, love you, big dog. John McDonald, love you, big dog. Kathy Hochul, love you, big dog. Hey. The assemblies and the senates for both states, we love y'all. We love y'all so much because you guys have single-handedly made Texas, Tennessee, and Florida great again. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We good. Guys, all right, guys. That's all I have for today. Uh-oh. Just kicked me off. I don't know what happened, guys. But anyways, all right, guys. Real quick. All right. Thank you guys so much for your time, guys. Again, be praying for Cliff. Cliff is he's under the weather, y'all. So be praying for him. But anyways, guys, hey, I always say this here, guys, man, this is a real estate investment show. I tell everybody, when it comes to real estate, guys, you make money when you buy real estate, not when you sell. Okay? When you make money when you buy, not when you sell. So, guys, we are giving away a free ebook called Distressed Property Investor. You make money when you buy, not when you sell. So, if you want to get this ebook, it's very simple. Do me a favor. So, you can DM me the word real estate. Link goes out to you. Scan the QR code, go right to the link. Or go to the show notes below, click on the link below in the show notes, and go download the free ebook. It is free. It is completely free, guys. Simple. Also, if you do not want to, you're not really interested in investing in real estate, not a problem. I'm going to give you a term that you guys should be memorizing, okay? Give you a little term. It's called FinTech Banking. Let me say it again for the folks back row. FinTech Banking, right? What's FinTech Banking? Chime, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle. That is FinTech Banking. Okay, that is on the rise now, and both Democrats and Republicans are on this fintech banking type of scenario. Even cryptocurrency is fintech banking. All right, guys, let me ask you a question. What if you get paid off of people swiping their credit cards? People actually deposit into the you get paid a small fee on deposits, savings accounts, credit cards, home loans, whether it be residential or commercial, auto insurance, health insurance, renter's insurance, rental insurance, homeowners insurance. Do you see what's going on here, guys? Again, fintech banking is the next thing after AI, because it actually integrates AI with banking. So, guys, if you want to know what this is for free, very simple. DM me the word mentor. Right, scan the QR code on the screen, or click on the show notes below, guys, and go look at it. It is free to learn about. It's free, guys. Also, guys, lastly, we do have a new show coming out, guys. It's not shoot, but we actually are relaunching it. Here's a brief preview of what it is. Here we go. One of the many questions that I receive is, Liddell, how do I get into those rooms? Well, this interview series is just for you. So welcome to the room.
We on now. Let respect us cause we on now. Money up, run the whole town, don't we? This power money can't slow down. Money won't slow down. Ooh, we doing a lot. How we got on top. How we got on the top. Network and hustle.
Again, guys, that is the interview series, guys. The Kind of Move podcast interview series, guys, where we bring on a mogul, whether it be business, political, pastors, and we talk about who they are, and we go to the whiteboard and write out the formula to go from zero to hero. Real simple, guys. And also, guys, every Thursday we have the Kind of Move podcast itself, guys. Here's a little bit of a brief preview about that. Here we go.
Why they party? I'm in here grinding. Money I'm stacking. Why they rock diamonds? I can't relate to them. Ain't my chick calming. I set a goal for me 2 or 3 commas. 7 figures, 8 figures to 9 figures. On a slow pace to get rich quick. Same time we just think different. Cause when you make it, it hit different.
As that is the Kind of Move podcast every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. guys. Come kick it with your partner, guys. But guys, that's all I have for today, guys. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I know I will. I'm finna go see my daughter in a play, baby. She's in Alice in Wonderland, so I'm kind of happy to see her. This is our first place, my youngest child, her first play. So we're looking forward to it, guys. But guys, God bless you. Thank you so much, guys. You know I end it every time. Before you leave, baby, and while you can, you see that thing, baby. Take that damn picture and give it to your mama. Then holler at your buddy. God bless you guys. See you guys next Thursday. All right, y'all. Holla at me. Peace. Where did it go? Hold on, y'all. Where did it go? There we go. Peace. Here we go.
Okay, so you did fixes and flips first, or were they? Now it sounds like you're more buy and hold. Okay, so you're wholesaling first. Okay,
because I was broke. I had no credit. I had no money. So I had to get some money coming in. So I learned how to do wholesale.
And you were doing wholesaling at the good time too. 2000. When it wasn't so saturated. There was.
I kind of saw the debacle coming. Okay, it didn't make any sense. I was like, wait a minute, how can you lend out to retail buyers 99.7%?
Yeah,
just a little bit of a down tick. It's insolvent.
And you got to remember, in some states, because I lived in Florida at the time, you could have loan to value above 100% of your property.
Right.
The first property that I bought, it was 110%. We left the bank with like $30,000.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
It was amazing to me. I was like, why am I not doing this all the time? But then clearly 08, 09 let me know why people shouldn't have been doing that all the time.
08, 09, that's why I made that lion's share of my money.
Wow. Okay.
Actually running from the cows, I was running to it.
Of course.
Because I saw it was coming.
Okay.
A lot of my business colleagues back then were buying flippers.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was wise for me to share 50% of my profit with Uncle Sam. He didn't do no work.
Okay.
So why would I give him free money?
Of course.
Okay, how can I make sure I'm still legal, but keep the lion's share of the cash flow?
Of course.
So I began studying the tax code with my accountants and CPAs, and I said, okay, I'm going to buy a whole lot of properties. Now watch this. I actually buy a lot of properties. I take home money when I actually acquire it. Every single time.
Okay, you need to break that down just a little bit.
If you'd like to learn how successful real estate investors make money when they acquire real estate and not when they sell it, click on the link below, swipe up, DM me the word real estate to download our free ebook, Distressed Property Investing. The blueprint is in the ebook. Stay blessed. I'll let your partner and download the ebook today. What's good, guys? It's your partner, Dale. here, man. Hey, I always say that when it comes to real estate, I think this is the best time. The next 3 to 5 years is the best time, in my opinion, to begin to invest in real estate. Whether you are a seasoned investor or a novice investor, this is the best time, in my opinion, to invest in real estate. Now, why would I say that? It's very simple. Whenever there is some stagnation within the real estate industry, that's the best time to get deals, right? Deals are what attract the capital, right? A good deal will always attract good capital. Now, what's a good deal? Well, I like buying distressed properties below wholesale. The skill to buying right is learning how to locate distressed properties in your city, county, or state. Now, the good thing about it is we are giving away a free ebook called Distressed Property Investing. We talk about different ways of locating distressed properties in your city, county, state, what to look for, who to call, things of that nature. It is free. Once you master this type of skill of locating distressed properties, you'll never be broke ever again, because good deals attract the right capital. All right, guys? So to get the free ebook, click on the link below, scan on the QR code here on the screen, or you can DM us the word real estate and my team will get you out this free ebook. Again, it's completely free. Just want to get you this information so you can begin to get the bag while buying real estate. Stay blessed and holla at your butt.
Bless God, give thanks. Bless God, give thanks. Bless God, give thanks. Bless God, give thanks. Big God.